Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of our book club. We are reading this wonderful book, as you know, hopefully you already have it, and today's secret number 23. Now it says, The Little Bin. The author was talking about the bin. You will understand why, but this is a bit cultural, okay? Let's have a look at what she said first. It says, it was a very important lecture, and I had been preparing myself very carefully. I arrived early, I sat in the front row, notebook and pen in hand, to note everything down. I was full of expectations. Then he comes in, the speaker, right? He comes in with his first smile, and I got distracted. A huge piece of bin on his tooth. I want to pay attention, but that bin is playing hide and seek. When he smiles, the bin appears. When he's serious, the bin disappears. My plans were totally broken. I don't remember anything he said. Now, as you know, the author is Brazilian, and it's part of their diet to eat black beans, usually, and rice with whatever you want to eat. So it's very common after lunch, the joke, oh, check your teeth, because there might be something there. So that's what happened when she went to this lecture. And why are we talking about this today? Why? Today's message doesn't have to be long, but is very, very important for you to remember and apply the teaching of today. When you go to the services, when you attend the seminars in the church, at the church, when you go to a VYG meeting, a VYG night vigil, anything that you will be receiving the Word of God, if you are not 100% focused, you will get distracted. And the same happens when you attend a meeting, a seminar in the church. So here is a tip for you. Always have a notebook, a pen with you. I speak for myself. I find it very helpful because you have those days where you are mentally exhausted. You've had a long day. You've done so many things. You woke up early, but you want to remember the meeting or the message of that meeting. You want to remember what you learned. So it's very smart for you to carry a notebook, big or small, it doesn't matter. Something that you enjoy carrying with you, and a pen so that you can note things down. And you can read it later, okay? As you write things down, it will make you focus, it will make you think about what you're writing. And it will be a lot easier for you to remember, okay? How many times do you go to a service, or do we go to a service or an important meeting, and afterwards we don't remember? And that's not good. Because the Word of God says, you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Which means the truth is the Word of God. If you go to the church or to a VYG meeting, you're going to be hearing the Word of God. Okay? So if that Word does not enter you, if you don't think about it afterwards and you don't make decisions upon what you heard, if you don't change things in your life, then there won't be any changes. There won't be any freedom in your life through the Word. Do you understand? Can you see how this works? So Satan works very hard to distract us, for us to lose focus. But obviously, what are the consequences? You can always read the lecture again or listen to it, but when you go to the church, you hear life-changing messages. And if you don't apply, if you don't remember what you learned, then it's as if you were not there. And because you were not there, you don't remember, you don't apply it. So can you see the chain reaction here? And then you are in the church for years and your life doesn't change, because it's not the pastor who changes your life. It's not you belonging to a group, a youth group, that changes your life, but the Word that you learn when you attend the meetings in the church. Please remember that, okay? Carry a notebook. If you know you are a bit more tired or not feeling so well that day, carry a notebook. and you will focus on what you are listening and you will see. So bottom line is, make sure that at the end of every service that you attend, every seminar, you ask yourself this question: what have you learned from today's meeting? What are the main points? As you walk home or as you drive home, always ask yourself this question, always, forever. What do I remember from the meeting? What do I need to apply? What was the main message? That's important, because if you don't remember, it's as if you were not there. Okay? So be very careful. Now, the task of today is, I'm just going to read it, but it's similar to what I just said to you. It says, struggle against distractions in the church is vital for your spiritual growth. If you let yourself go, you will feel empty and far from God very quickly. Indeed, because you're not receiving, then you are empty. Having a notebook and pen helps me because I note down everything that catches my attention and that I would like to remember. Of course, regarding the little bin, she says, I could not win, even using a notebook. Give me a break, she said. Yeah, I know. There are things that are really distracting. However, remember the main point of today's video. It's your responsibility. You cannot say years later, oh, I attended the church and the VYG meetings and what did I get? Not much. My life is still the same. No. If your life is still the same, it's because you're doing something wrong. You are not applying the teachings. You're not living what you are taught, which is the Word of God. The Word of God sets you free. Remember that. Join us again next week. Remember, you can get in touch with us. See you later. Bye-bye.